sky and if the jungle would we fall. And you need an alibi just to pass by in this life, cause George can't protect you from death's sight. Oh no. When he lived to find himself, I left his spirit and body and soul. I also left my family, literally. Cause if he's not worth anything, then what do I know? I'm just a carbon copy of a damn machine.
Hey! Oh, me, UCT. How are y'all feeling this Friday evening? Well, you know, I am feeling just fine. Because, well, my bracket. Well, if you don't know, let me give a little history, a little background for you. Right now, during this time of the March, there's a thing called March Madness. It is something that here in the United States and probably overseas as well, there are people who, in the college basketball, the men's basketball, have a tournament. And they call it the March Madness. It's a very high-profile tournament, one of the most huge and one of the hugest tournaments in the sports zeitgeist that is the United States. And I, well, had a bracket. And what these brackets do, you try to predict who's going to go all the way and win the national championship and such. The college male basketball, the college basketball tournament, the male basketball tournament. I picked a team called the Georgetown Hoyas. First, because they were actually a local team since they're based in Washington, D.C. And they had a pretty good year. In fact, probably a very good year. And people were saying they should have been a number one seed coming into the tournament. I should not have listened to them. Because just recently, in fact, over an hour ago, Georgetown lost to a team, the Florida Gulf Coast Eagle. I have never. Florida Gulf Coast University. This team, in fact, this university didn't exist. This is a university that did not exist. Was founded in 1991. This university was founded in 1991. Florida Gulf Coast University. And somehow they got a team. This is, believe it or not, this is a team, the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles, a team that not only, this is their first, I think this is their first time in the NCAA tournament. First time, a 15 seed. Beat number 2 Georgetown, effectively destroying my bracket. I mean, my bracket is gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's done. I had them winning the national championship, so my bracket is basically as useless as, well, it's just basically useless as a piece of toilet paper. And then again, the whole microcosm things will still be useless, but jeez, I'm just really frustrated. I thought they were going to do it. I actually thought that the Georgetown Hornets will at least get to the Final Four. Anything else, at least I would have probably won my bracket. But now my bracket and everything else is dead. It's gone. In fact, all my main team is gone. It's over. My bracket is dead. It's dead, people. It's dead, and it ain't not coming back. Right now, believe it or not, I'm looking at this. My group stands on the fan basketball. That is the freaking awesome network boards. If you have time, go up there. It's really nice. It's a nice little forum page. It's a really nice little page and such. So freaking awesome network boards. Go check the website out too. It's a pretty good website. I don't know why I'm giving a plug. I'm basically in that league right now, but I'm losing right now. And honestly, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to even come close to winning. I mean, it's gone. Again, my picks and such. In fact, everyone got hurt by this Georgetown loss. Everybody got hurt. In fact, the person right there, even the leader guy, got him going to at least the Elite Eight. Elite Eight, and the top 4 people, they're all Georgetown everyone had at least Georgetown moving to the second round, and to the Sweet 16. It just completely destroyed everything. This bracket. This thing is destroyed. Probably not my own bracket, but a lot of brackets. But then again, a lot of people bracket was destroyed when New Mexico lost to Harvard and such, which honestly didn't hurt my bracket much. But then again, my bracket's dead. My national champion is gone. It's gone. Georgetown, it's gone. It's all gone. Gone. Frustrated. Very frustrated. But you know what? I got to sit back, relax, and you know what? I've learned something. I learned a lesson from this. And I have learned, people, that I will never pick Georgetown. Well, how good their regular season is, I will never pick Georgetown ever beyond the second round. Heck, my second round at that. They're not even make the first one. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they would have probably lost if they were the number 1 seed. They'll probably be the first team ever to lose to a 16 seed. I mean, just wow. This franchise. I know they're college players and such, but you know what they remind me of? You know what they remind me of, ladies and gentlemen? They remind me of the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, I heard that they are the Dallas Cowboys of college basketball because they have a great regular season. They roll through their opponents, but when it comes down to crunch time, when it comes down to brass tacks, guess what? They lose. They lose badly. They lose to teams that they shouldn't even come close to losing. Just never again. Never, ever again. I'm never going to pick Georgetown. Never again. Oh, no. Yeah. The only local team there. It's the only local team. Oh, well. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'll probably talk some more about some wrestling and such. Also, I'll talk about the new Ducktales game coming out soon. So, anyway, I'll be right back here on the Dukect Lounge. Thanks for watching or listening, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, here on the Dukect Lounge. Phone number, if you want to connect to me, Dukect, is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444. Call ID to connect to me, Dukect, is 92417. Once again, the number is 92417. Thank you so much for listening to me live here on the Dukect Lounge. And, well, let's see. What other things that interest me today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new Ducktales game coming out. Great. That's interesting. In fact, the funny thing is some people have played. I never played it before. I'm being real with you. I've never played this game before. But a lot of people have. A lot of people loved it, and they're excited about it, and they're like, wow, they can't wait. They're like, wow, this is going to be great. A lot of people are positive, some people are negative, that sort of thing. But you know what? Hey, I'm hopeful this might be good enough. And, I always loved I loved the cartoon back in the day. In fact, all of the voice actors are coming back from the cartoon. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, including Alan Young. Alan Young, he is 93 years old, and he's coming back to do Scrooge. Wow, that is amazing. That to me is amazing. That this is going to happen. That sort of thing. I just what have you. This is going to be really good. And the people behind this, it's called the team behind this. The company is called Way Forward. The same people who did the Adventure Time on 3DS and the DS, Batman Brave and the Bold on the Wii, which I heard was good but short. And let's see, the Shantae games. I had to look up for the games on the Game Boy Color, DSi, and the 3DS. I don't know. It's supposedly some people really like that game. I might have to check it out one of these days. So, yeah, it looks interesting. And these guys know what they're doing. A lot of people said they know what they're doing. So, you know what? I will give this, when this thing comes out, I'm going to probably give this a look-see and see how it is, because a lot of people like the game. It looks interesting. So, you know what? I'm going to see if I can play this, and hopefully it's going to be good. All right. And, they brought back the theme song. I can make Ducktales, woo! It's opening new band into Ducktales, woo! Yes, that great theme song. I can't sing. If y'all want to hear my voice or whatever, comment, please. But anyway, it looks interesting. So, you know what? I might have to go and relook into these games. Anyway, that's going to be it for me talking about the DuckTales stuff. So I'll be right back, and I'll be talking. This time, I'm going to be talking about some wrestling. Yes, the Dukect Lounge are going to finally talk some wrestling after we come back right after these messages. We're going to be talking about some TNA and some WWE stuff. So anyway, sit back, relax. This is the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me here, not only on TalkShoe.com, but also on YouTube, Blip, ScrewAttack.com, YouTube. I think I already mentioned that. Yes, YouTube, Blip, ScrewAttack.com, That Guy with Glasses forums, and wherever I can get a review, RBTTV, or what have you, I will be putting all that stuff on every video site and everything else, so people can listen to me, Duke CT, and my fan base can grow. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be right back. Hopefully you enjoy the music.
Outside on the corner where I caught the bus, thinking in my head it's colder than I thought it was. Sometimes life is like that, and you just quiver your lips, whisper a wish, hoping someone might give us deliverance. Now deliver this message, think I could live with this message. You could just give a few seconds to come and sit in my presence. And yes, it is so precious, yes, it is a blessing. Next, I'll attempt to express it with every heavy breath, cause just to make it worth it, and just to make it real, you always made it perfect, and that's the way I feel. Sometimes we think too much, and we lose control, but it's not what you know, no, it's who you know. Days that will not end, I'm sure you've had them too, wishing you're still in bed, and yet we have to move. This is what passion do, this is what passion does. It's on my planets too, start sending back the love.
And we are back live here on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me. The phone number, as always, is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID to connect to me, Duke CT, is 92417. Once again, it is 92417. Thank you once again for being here live on the Duke CT Lounge. And I am so happy. Happy tonight. Not really happy. My bracket's already destroyed. But you know what? You know what, man? We gotta move on. Again, moving on. Fucking Georgetown. But okay. All right. All right, now let's see what's going on in the world of the WWE and TNA. First, let's go to WWE. Well, They suck. WWE sucks. I'm sorry, it does. Nothing really interesting happened. In fact, there was only positive was that Intercontinental title match, and honestly, it was great. I loved it, and I wish that was on WrestleMania because that would really showcase the Intercontinental title. That what people will want to see. That is what people want to see. WWE get that same type of situation at WrestleMania, and I guarantee you, people will be saying this could rival Steamboat and Savage and such. I know, but give them some more time. I think Miz, Jericho, and Barrett could do something that can be something memorable. Give them one more time. Give them some more time, WWE, and make that Intercontinental title great. Not have them basically job out the United States champion to Miz with a crappy figure 4 leg lock. Stupid. But that's just me. But hey, and I like the Miz, and Cesaro has been growing on me. Why job him out? I just don't know why. Just why? I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Also, Pancake Patterson, what have you? Just the guy from just he was awesome. I don't care what people say it is. It was great. He was Titus O'Neil is just completely funny, and I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say, what have you. People just hate on him. I don't know why they hate on him. I love that. All right. Oh, what else? Oh, interesting. Something really good. Not positive. Booker T going to the Hall of Fame. It's about time. I was wishing, hopefully they could bring the Harlem Heat. Put Harlem Heat in the Hall of Fame because they're probably one of the best tag teams and probably one of the best brother tag teams in wrestling history. I know. Maybe there is another one, but I'm sorry if I'm missing any of them. But, I mean, to me, they were on a national stage in my youth. Booker T and Stevie Ray, the Harlem Heat, two of the best tag team wrestlers. In fact, Booker T, probably one of the most underrated singles wrestlers of all time. I know he was mainly crap stuff in WCW, but I still think he proved himself to be a real champion. And I'm happy that WWE is starting to put some more stuff on Booker T. Giving him a great run as King Booker. I loved him, and his matches were great as well. And this Hall of Fame is really deserved. And again, this just proves the point that the Hall of Fame is going to be so much better than the event itself. So I'm going to be watching the Hall of Fame. I'm going to watch that. Any chance I'm going to be watching the WrestleMania? Oh, no. I might not even watch it. I might not even stream that. Yes, I'm not going to stream that. I don't care. I don't care about any of the matches at all, especially in the damn Fandango. I don't care about Fandango. I don't care. I don't care about him. I don't care about his stupid ballroom dancing. Why are people marking out to this? The same people who just mark out to Robbie. I just don't get it. Why mark out for people who are just completely and utterly uninteresting? Are you trying to grasp at the tiniest straws? People, there are better heels out there. There are better heels out there than Robbie E. and Fandango, or how you ever pronounce his name. People like, say, Bray Wyatt, when he gets up there, when he gets that shot, he's good. You have Bully Ray. You got Matt Morgan. You got all these other guys here. Cesaro, he's getting better. Wade Barrett, when he gets some interesting stuff, he's actually pretty good, decently on the mic, and has some good skills. Seriously, people, they are better quality talent. Do not think there's actually anything better. I mean, I can go on and on. Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow, primetime players. That's just WWE. Again, there are better heels out there, and people, and now supposedly Kofi Kingston's going to turn heel. And honestly, that's going to be pointless because honestly, I don't care how good it is or bad it is. I'm hopeful it's going to be good, but why not push him as a face? Why not push him now? Instead of going with CM Punk or anything else, to me, why don't they just actually, to me personally, why do they waste their time with Del Rio? He's not over. He was never over. And what have you. Why not give Kofi Kingston that shot? Give Kofi Kingston that opportunity instead of Del Rio. From 2011, that Money in the Bank briefcase, him winning. I mean, seriously, this guy could have been a star. Now he's just that mid-card jobber and such. I'm tired of these, he's going to turn heel and such. It's stupid. It's stupid. I'm tired of him turning I'm tired of them wasting. WWE is wasting talent, spinning its wheels, just going. They're basically pulling off WCW, bringing these old, pathetic acts. It just pisses me off. Why can't this company actually grow up and actually start looking at the future instead of burying it? And now they're saying, oh, they're going to be doing it. Why not do it now, people? The future is now. Big Show's going to be out the door. Kane's going to be out the door. I don't know why you keep going with Kane. I'm done with Kane. I'm sorry. It's over with Kane. Push these guys now. Push these people now. You need people as backups. Edge is retired. Cena's going to probably retire the next 2 or 3 years because he's working himself to death. I wouldn't be surprised the next year and a half he have to retire because of injury. Orton, he's going to probably do another drug thing like in 1 or 2 years, and he's going to be out. He's going to be fired. So who's that next guy up? Who's that next guy up? Punk? Punk's going to retire in 2 years. I mean, that's what he's going to retire. CM Punk loves it, but he's going to retire. Punk's going to retire. I don't know who's up there. Who's going to be up there? Exactly. There's nobody going to be up there. WWE's going to screw themselves. But hey, that's what they're doing. That is what the WWE does best. Bravo, WWE. Bravo. Yeah. Sorry for that, people. I didn't mean to go on that rant, but it just frustrates me that the WWE just continues to just make things irrelevant, make their own guys irrelevant, sending them up for failure. I just hate that. I really do. But that's just me. Anyway, let's get on to TNA, which I think are actually doing some good things. In fact, I know everyone didn't like the Aces and Eights, but I'm going to say I loved the Impact, actually, last night. It was really good. You had a really good I loved the fact that the tag match was really good with Rudenaries, and the beat the crap down of Bad Influence and the greatest tag team to ever live. I'm not going to wet Dream Team. I don't know. That's just me. And some people call it, but I still call them the greatest tag team that ever lived. I can't wait to see these two really start good. I can't wait for these two teams. I hope a Bad Influence gets the gold or something. But if not, hey, I want that storyline to pick up. I want them to start getting the TV title, the X Division title, and then the World title. Yes, that'd be awesome. Next, you have the X Division, and honestly, I'm going to say this. The X Division's new rules, I actually starting to like them. I really, really did. What have you. I really like that. Being a triple threat, being the weight limit again, okay. I'm okay with the weight limit, and not only that, the new rules, the triple threat rules, I actually have started to like that. It basically is saying, you know what, guys, it's saying that if you're in a triple threat match, if you're the champion, you pin. If you win, you're a champ. What would happen? You win, you're the champion. If you don't get pinned or submit, you're still in the running. You're still in that kind of match. But if you get pinned or submitted, you're out. You're out. You're out. And honestly, this to me was really good. And honestly, I'm hopeful this means you get more and more indie talent, like say Scorpio's Harold or something like that. Harold has him come back. Petey Williams. He has some Sanjay Dutt and such like that. He lost in a great match. I love that match. But you know what? Hopefully we can have not only the X Divisions can be three-ways, but also people who want to get in that match would be a three-way. Like, for example, if you get pinned and you get knocked out, but you get a match on Impact or Explosion or what have you, you get a triple threat match or what have you, and boom, 1, 2, 3, you get back into that championship. It's like, guys like for the people from the last Destination X review or whatever, the extravaganza, One Night Only, TNA One Night Only they did this year, this could really be good. And honestly, I'm hopeful that this thing would really be good. I really, really hopeful is that. But you know what? What have you? I really can't wait. So I'm hopeful about this, and I'm really liking this new X Division change. I think this is going to be really positive. I think because if they're going to have more matches like this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on board. Another thing I liked was the Bully Ray explanation stuff. I am loving that. I love that because it really explained things, how the whole Aces and Eights things worked. Personally, I think I really wish that the Aces and Eights thing should have resolved itself in Bound for Glory. If that would have happened, I think it would have been a lot better, would have been cleaner, and we wouldn't have them jobbing every 5 minutes. But you know what? But as it is, it really helps things out. It really explains everything. And you know what? I will say this. The Bully Ray stuff, joining the group, becoming the president, I enjoy it. He's bringing some personality to that group. Really good. It explains so much. Devon was screwed by TNA. Garrett and Wes Briscoe was... Garrett and Wes Briscoe, one of their young talents and such, they shouldn't have to pay their dues. They should be on front. This should be on the main bill, even though they don't need to pay their dues. Ken Anderson, is pissed at TNA that they just left him out there to die. So basically saying, screw this, I'm going to be gone. I'm leaving. I'm joining Aces and Eights. You have Doc and Nux, who they're pissed off at manager doing them, so I can see that. Taz is Bully's best friend, so I think that could really fit. And let's see, am I forgetting anyone else in the Aces and Eights? Because that's the only people I know in the Aces and Eights and such. And D'Lo. They needed somebody in the inside, so it really, and so yeah, that makes sense. It really does start to make sense. So honestly, I'm really positive about this. And everything else. I'm loving the new formats. I'm loving everything else. So, of course, it does. The X Division rules do shut down the whole business of having a one-on-one feud and blow-off matches and such. That is a negative, but hopefully they can work around that. Maybe this could bring back, maybe in a year or maybe 6 months from now, they can actually have that a one-on-one. I don't know how they can do real feuds and such, but yeah, I don't know. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe I don't know, hopefully they keep this thing around for a while. Maybe after Bound for Glory and something they can drop it, but to me, right now, it feels good. I'm really positive about the exhibition, the way they're doing right now. Also, the Aces and Eights. And the main event was really good, too. So, overall, I really did enjoy the Impact, last night's Impact. I really am. Really enjoying the Impact stuff of the Aces and Eights. And not only that, the AJ Styles segment and such. I really am liking the AJ Styles stuff too. I'm loving the way his character is going. I'm really positive about that. So, yeah, that's another thing I really like about Impact. I can't believe I'm saying this, but TNA overall right now is kicking the WWE's ass in not only storytelling and such. Yeah, I know, or what have you, but honestly in match production and such. Lockdown to me. And I watched Lockdown was very good, and I will not probably have to say this about TNA, not TNA, but WWE WrestleMania and such. I'm not going to see. I'm not seeing that in that card. There's no real good greatness in that card and such. Nothing really is going to boom pop out. But you know what? At the end of the day, honestly, and believe me, I know TNA cheerleader people. I'm not that guy. Because I bashed TNA. In fact, I went over the TNA Claire Lynch saga, the TNA Claire Lynch saga. And I did not really like that storyline at all and such. There's a lot of negatives in that, even though there were some positives in there. But it was still a really, really crappy storyline. But at the end of the day, I still think Total Nonstop Action is doing a very good job with them, with their building their talent up. And they have, honestly, a bench. You have guys like Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe, Magnus. You got Kurt Angle. You got other guys here. Sure, you got some old guys. But to me, you get some of these new fresh faces. You do get these guys in that main event. So hopefully hopefully they can start really rebuilding the Knockouts division. Hopefully they can get some girls. Hopefully Taylor Hendricks can start coming in there. The Blossom Trends and whatever. Hopefully hopefully they can have some new blood in the Knockouts division and the tag division. Hopefully they can get some pure tag teams in there as well. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion. Oh, one more thing. Start defending the TV title more. I want the TV title defended more, and I want Magnus to win it. Yeah, that's my one thing. That's my other thing. The TV title hasn't been defended in such a long time, so yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to the Dukect Lounge podcast. Thanks for listening. If you aren't listening live, how dare you? But don't worry, you can listen to me live next week here on TalkShoe.com. But if you're watching me on Blip, ScrewAttack.com, YouTube, Back Out of Forums, and the community forum such on RBTV, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Sorry I haven't put these things up. I've been busy. Schoolwork has been kicking my butt. But you know what? These things, I will be right back putting these online. Again, thank you so much for watching. It's Dukect here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.